This is a welcome sight after the weeks we have spent getting this car ready to finally be tuned. We fought an oil leak, setting the cam sync and the crank trigger, not to even mention upgrading to the Holly HP. It takes us about 2.5 hours to get to TKM. Of course, we picked the only day in the last 6 years that it is calling for snow. But if you're from Columbia, South Carolina, you don't really believe in the possibility of snow. This is a day that we've looked forward to for 6 months, so we are determined to get there. We have arrived. Meet Whiskey. After some tuning, we realized that our brand new O2 sensor wasn't working, and we had a coil pack go bad on the dyno. And we switched these out, bought a couple pieces, tweaked a couple things, and it was finally ready to make a little hit on the dyno. Well, it turns out our Aeromotive 1000 fuel pump wasn't enough for this new motor, and we're also changing the 3-inch exhaust to 4 inches. So we are headed back home with a new list of upgrades to make. And as you can see, it turns out the weather decided to surprise us and bring the big white fluffy stuff down on us after all. Now, normally I would be ecstatic to have snow. However, traveling back on these roads up and down huge hills with a 32-foot trailer turned into this night adventure that I don't ever wish to experience again. But it's a new day and we are back at work again. Fortunately, all that cold weather decided to give us a cold because we didn't have enough sense to stay inside. But regardless of how we feel, we've got a lot of work on the agenda. This morning we have a leather kit and a carpet job for a LSU fan. So we'll be tackling that all morning and into the next day actually. But it turned out really nice and the customer was super happy. He's going to go on and cheer his LSU team on, showing everybody in town. Now we have moved on to a small patch job. Just fixing the bottom of a bucket seat for a customer. we decided to check in on our baby Harley, who's spying on some snacks on that table and got caught there. Well, we're about to call it a day anyway and head home. Now that we finally get a break from the race car, we can work on the daily activities of our other vehicles. So stay tuned for what's coming up in the next couple days. Like and subscribe. We appreciate y'all watching.